I was at the University of Puerto Rico yesterday, and I was speaking with a professor. He says he teaches social science, but much of his course deals with economics. And I don't know what to say about this guy because I give him an assessment of Puerto Rico, and he thinks that I'm onto something, but I need to give myself some more time to get it right. In other words, he wants to tell me that independence is viable and so on. When I showed him that, you need a certain size of land, a certain amount of people, income, and all that kind of stuff to be viable. All right. And I understand the representative of Puerto Rico is asking Washington to increase its contribution to the island, and it's not taxed. So I don't know what to think about him. But I asked him about the stock market, and he says that, oh, you haven't heard of the latest news? Oh, it's bounding back and so on. And I think the conclusion of this week is that we gained 100 points. But I mean, the big picture is that the New World Order wants to come on. The United States, is holding back the world from collapsing. And if ever, if ever America collapses, the whole world is going to collapse and everything's going to be over. The New World Order is on, and the beginning of suffering, as the Bible puts it, a time of trouble such as never was. Um, the president has moved to investigate whether Standard and Poor had done inside trading, and this will, solve a small problem. But if nothing is done, I believe that in this period here, it's mixed and and so on. But if this thing continues, and next year it continues, and so on, one economist predicted that the economy could drop 90%, so that your dollar stock could end up being just worth 10 cents. And it means that a whole variety of other things can happen. The economy contracts, no more loans, cutbacks here, laid off there, this and that and so forth. So I think that we have to really move in it right now, solve the problem, and understand what is happening. Because if you think that everything going to correct itself and everything will be good without intervening in an intelligent way, you're in for trouble. And what I find though is that many of the people who have joined secret societies and have secret word and secret password and so forth, even they themselves are revolting at what's happening. So the Antichrist thought that perhaps if you get the top schools and the top intellectuals to be part of the New World Order secret society thing, and they have the little secrets and so forth, that they can just stand by and see things collapse. But it's not like that. Human beings are not like that. So these are the reasons why the Antichrist has not been able to succeed at it he would like. Because it's not only that he is doing things, God is also doing things. And people want to get up, yes, but when they get up, there's even turn on God, much as the devil and the Antichrist. Poor person, a Christian, get some, God give him some talents, you see this marketable, he started to make big bucks and just walk away. Talk with Whitney Houston, she was singing in church. Van Dross was singing in church, moved away, Michael Jackson, all the 9 yards. So it's not as easy as the Antichrist thinks. Plus, folks don't seem to have been studying at school. The economists, but they're just like partiers and drinkers and drunkards and so on. When I was living in Toronto, I was passing through a street one day and I heard a big roar. So I went around the block and I came back to find what was happening. And when I stopped the car and I went and I peeped, it was about 12 o'clock. This bar was full, it was dark, except maybe because I was in the bright light, it looked dark, but it's a dark place. And the students from the University of Toronto in there, they're drunk, 12 o'clock. And then at night, them see and do the drugs and so on. So what kind of students are they? What kind of function they be able to function in? And so some of them going on Wall Street, some of them going in various places, because it seems as if Standard & Poor made a bad judgment call. And we're going to see how this is going to end. But, I'm not taking the stock market behavior lightly. I think that it's crucial. And, we have to be vigilant. And we have to be counter-punching. You just don't take a whole bunch of punches and hope that in the 10th round you're going to be able to score a knockout because the guy punched himself out. Nope, you might get knocked out in the first, second, or third round. You have to be defensive. Block as many punches as you could and counter-punch. When you block is you punch. And add up more than him so you win the fight and win every round too. So I think the president's move in trying to find out if they did any inside trading is a good move. And, just let us be vigilant and keep watching but don't just let us sit by and let these people run us over.